The Simon community works with the street homeless. It works for those for whom there is no other provision, and it works alongside people.
They're not judgmental. They don't look down at people.
They can help you with different advice towards housing and things like that.
Support, help, advice, food, friendship, unconditional friendship.
The founder was Anson Wallop Clifford. When he seen so many people sleeping on the street, you know, he took over the homeless people.
If you were in fact to come home with us tonight, you would see in a rather crummy building, in a run-down area, a multiracial area, a house in which there appears to be a tremendous amount of activity.
If you come through the front door, you come into the sitting room. Everybody eats their food in here, everybody watches the telly. People sleep in here sometimes as well. If there's nowhere else for them to sleep, they crash on the sofas. The idea of the house is that we're all here to live and work together as a family, really. This one's another bedroom. It's just emerging. I think our goal is to make today better and not to tell people how they should live their lives, really. If you're hungry, we can feed you, and if you need someone to listen to you, we can be that. This is our second sitting room, and this is also where we have our big breakfasts together as a house. We go through to our kitchen, the heart of our house. Outreach work is probably our main thing that we do, and that's when we go out. We either do a street cafe where we set up and people come to us, or we do soup runs or tea runs where we go to people.
They seem to care what they're doing, that's the main thing. You know, what their different is. They come out in a van, you know, in all weathers, no matter what, and they're quite reliable. That's one of the differences. They come to you, you don't go to them.
The Simon community are very, very good. They, particularly at times like Christmas and New Year, they were out several times a day when no one else was.
Two tonight. Soup. Yeah, lovely. Two.
Very good.
Lovely.
We are kind of accepting of everybody, and we all contribute something to the house, whether it be doing chores or being kind of an emotional solace for people, or whatever your role is in the house.
This is our aim, in fact, in the Simon community. We endeavour to take those who have been rejected by all the existing systems, or for whom no provision, in fact, is made at all.
I used to live here, yeah, about 40 years ago. They took me off the streets, you know, and I was in a very bad way, yeah. They had a lot of alcoholics and drug addicts and heroin addicts, and, you know, every night you had to go around the rooms and put your ear to their mouth, and if they weren't breathing, we called the ambulance, you know.
People tend to come and go to their own agenda, really. So we'll have people who be here maybe forever now, for the rest of their lives, and we'll have people who'll be here maybe for a year and then go somewhere else.
It puts people, allows people to feel themselves and lose their so-called self-consciousness.
We are a community of the caring and cared for.
It manifests itself in probably the most friendly services to people on the streets in London. Particular emphasis on the human qualities, on people as human beings rather than people, and rather than mouths to be fed or bodies to be put in beds.
The homeless people have the greatest respect for the Simon community. They interact with people as human beings, right? They listen to people. I've been 43 years on these streets, right? And I believe that the Simon community are the best organisation to help homeless people.
We get a lot of requests for help from people who come to the tea and soup runs and hospitality. I've done this for quite a lot, involving courts and probation officers and this sort of thing.
It exemplifies the unconditional love that Anton wanted to bring to the people who did not have that, that has made a profound effect on many hundreds of thousands of people.
The Simon community come and see me 3 times a week and take me out in the evenings when the social workers got up working.
Everybody comes to us and we kind of open our doors and say, you know, come on, have a meal, wash your clothes, you know, chill out, have a laugh with us.
We are a very small group, and if all voluntary organisations together were to put their maximum effort at the moment, we would still only be breathing on the surface of the problem, not even scratching it.
Simon community are unique, a unique group of people. One of the best organisations that ever came into being.